Yo, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to the Goodnight Owasso podcast. Now, some of you guys might be asking, Zach, what the heck is this? What's the Goodnight Owasso podcast? What are you doing here? Well, basically, it's nothing. It's just me and my friends. We're just talking on the phone. Today, we're Zoom calling, and we just talk about stuff. And if something's funny or if something's good, we leave it in there and we put it on the internet for you guys to watch. It's a fun time. You guys will have a good time watching, I guarantee it. And so, subscribe if you guys are new here. Click the notification bell. And get ready for this episode because I'm calling my buddy Adam Malchuk as usual. He's the co-host in this show. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories. And we bring our boy Andy Sorensen on because we can't do a show without Andy, obviously. And things get hilarious. So fasten your seatbelts, guys, and enjoy the show. All right, you guys, welcome my boy Adam Malchuk, the co-host.
All right, you guys, welcome here to Goodnight Owasso,
He
the
wanted to
best
start the show, and
podcast.
I told him no. This is my job to start the show. Sorry, bro.
Listen, I'm the co-host. You got to give me these responsibilities. If I'm not mistaken, this whole thing was my idea. I mean, it was kind of a
actually was your
co-idea.
idea. Yeah, I was intrigued. You pitched it to me, and I said, hey, even if we get 3 views an episode, let's do it. And so far, we're getting 4, so we're doing
Actually,
a bit.
our official Goodnight Owasso second video has 20 more views than the first Goodnight Owasso. So we're getting up there.
So we thought we were on the rise, yeah.
So we're on the rise.
This one
All right,
is
so
a little bit of a different video. Yeah, what are we doing, Adam?
So we are going to so Goodnight Owasso is going to be twice a week unless we change it up because we want to. But basically, we're going to do two different types of shows. So a Wednesday night show, which is going to be kind of just the boys. It's going to be me and Zach, just kind of chatting about different things.
Occasionally we'll bring somebody in, like
occasionally
Sorensen. We
right,
can't do an
but
episode
it's
without Sorensen, right?
right. Well, we can and we will. But it's just kind of just change it up. It's quicker paced. It's only going to be about at max 20 minutes, and it's not going to be as many guests. It's just kind of going to be me and Zach just chatting about dumb stuff.
Like our
and then of course,
by the way, Friendly Farms almond milk here
from Aldi.
From Aldi, yes, that is correct.
I'm very familiar with Friendly Farms.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I shop there now because I'm a bachelor, and it's a smaller store. Let me tell you this, dude. I don't like large stores.
I don't either.
Like Walmart. I
like Walmart.
I like smaller stores. Yeah, that was one of your likes from last week, remember?
It was one of my likes.
Dude, smaller stores are it because if you only want one thing or two things, you don't got to go walking around this huge store trying to find them. You know what I mean?
Aldi is great, though. Aldi's got really good quality stuff for really affordable prices.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also cheap stuff. So
but that's enough about Aldi.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm looking in the right place, you know?
Hey, just look where you want, buddy.
Okay. How would you start with Adam?
Well, actually, so it's funny you talk about smaller stores. Another thing, speaking of smaller stores on the rise, our gas stations right now are making so much money due to this pandemic.
They're so cheap.
Right. But also, listen to this. So Saturday night, I'm out with some of my friends, and we're driving around, and we stopped at the gas station to get some snacks. And we pull into the gas station, get our snacks. One of my buddies gets a tea, and we all had drinks and stuff. And we're driving, and we're just laughing. And my one friend Julio, he's a little round Mexican boy.
Of course.
He starts chugging this tea, and then he's laughing while he's chugging it, and he just starts vomiting.
Julio, poor little guy.
I didn't know he was puking until my friend Otavius is in the back with me. He goes, yo, Julio's throwing up. So I'm looking behind him. And since the COVID-19 thing, we were all wearing masks, but Julio had a respirator. So it was like a gas mask.
Yeah.
And I look behind me, and there's chunks coming out of his mouth.
Oh, Lord.
And it's falling into the respirator like a cup, and it's just spilling out of it, and it's getting all over my seat. And then my buddy Billy, who's driving, slams the car into park, hops out without even seeing if there were cars behind coming right over. And yeah, so we drove back to Julio's house and made him give me a deep cleaning of my car. But that was how my Saturday night went.
Yo, your friends sound so diverse.
They are. I got a black friend, a Mexican friend, and a white friend.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I was recently just talking about this. I was like, I really don't have any friends who aren't white at the moment.
You did at school though.
Who?
The Malaysian.
Oh, my
Your
boss?
supervisor. Actually, speaking of Malaysia,
Was he Malaysian?
I don't know. We called him the Malaysian.
Yeah.
But it's funny that we talked about Malaysia because today we're talking about conspiracy theories. And I don't know if have you heard about like the Malaysian airline conspiracy theories?
Airline?
Yeah. So
No,
the Malaysian Airlines. So let me just pull this up. So basically what it was there was Malaysian Airlines flight. I can't think of the exact flight, but there were two flights.
Okay.
One of them went missing in March of 2019, like never found, just missing. And then a couple months later, another flight got shot down in July of 2019. And nobody knows by who. Mm-hmm. And they're still missing this other one. It's just kind of crazy. But that was one of the conspiracies I was looking at. I just thought that was interesting.
So what's the conspiracy then?
Nobody knows what happens to who shot it down or what happens to the other flights.
Only two different planes.
Yeah, but the one that went missing was never found. Yeah, but the one that was missing was never found.
One went missing and one got shot down. So they think something's up with the airlines or what?
I don't know. I could just be Malaysia.
Right? I mean, one of them crashed in the water and the other one got shot down, I guess.
I guess.
It just so happened to be the same airline, I guess.
Yeah.
What else you got in there, man?
I could talk about conspiracy theories all day. Are there any you like?
Dude, you sound like you're on ESPN and you're talking about the draft.
I can talk about the draft. Speaking of the draft, Robert Gronkowski is coming out of retirement.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What?
Rob Gronkowski is coming out of retirement and playing for the Buccaneers. No.
I thought
NFL.
Wrestling.
No, bro. He's coming. Well, he did do a little bit of WWE.
WWE. Yeah.
But he's coming out of retirement to play in Tampa Bay with Tom Brady.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's official? Like, that's legit?
SportsCenter posted it.
Wow. Did
Bob
post it? If Henry posted it, it's true.
Bob Menery here.
Well,
he's the best.
Little Johnny.
But anyway, so some of the theories about the flight that went missing in Malaysia had 227 passengers and 12 crew members on board. Yeah. But yeah, the Prime Minister of Malaysia said that it had just kind of went down in the ocean somewhere. They still weren't able to find it. Yeah, they just couldn't find it, which is very interesting. Who knows? Maybe it could have landed somewhere and it's taken over by Terry's. I don't know.
Terry's.
But you know who?
Order right now.
Thank you. It's my calling.
Hey, you're doing a great job.
Yeah. Let's bring our friend Andy Sorensen on because I'm pretty sure he has some conspiracy theories.
Oh, you want to talk about some conspiracy theories with Sorensen?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. I need a good laugh anyway.
Our boy Andy Sorensen, and let's dive into some more theories here. Vaping is still stupid. Dude.
No, it's kind of dumb. Unless you hit a dab pen.
Unless you hit that dab pen, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. The man with no credentials, Andy Sorensen. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going well.
And you are very, very right when you say I have no credentials. That's why I'm on the podcast.
Andy, are you in the theater right now, or where are you at?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a theater, but it's really just a camper. So.
Oh, God bless. Now,
God bless.
What we're talking about tonight is conspiracy theories. And I think back in college, we had talked about a couple conspiracy theories together. Some of the topics.
the moon landing by far, dude. That one.
You think the moon landing's fake?
I'm not really sure like where I stand, but I remember hearing it for the first time, and I'm like, wait, there's people who think we never actually went to the moon, you know? Like I never knew that before.
I mean, yeah, some people think that. It's kind of crazy.
And yeah, like they hear the behind the like their reasoning for why they think that. It's like, oh my gosh, that kind of makes sense. And so that's why I love conspiracy theories, because like
they make you think a different way about no, for sure.
But you have to admit that like they're interesting, you know?
Oh, they're extremely interesting. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I really never got into the moon landing one because I just think it's so dumb because I mean, obviously that's like the Earth is flat one. Like
right.
We've seen the Earth from space. It's obviously round. Like we've been on the moon.
I think
at the end of the day,
less believable than the moon landing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But at the end of the day, if the Earth is flat and we didn't land on the
moon,
don't care. that doesn't really affect me.
Right, exactly.
Like I'm not gonna curl up and cry and be like, oh my gosh, what do I do with my life now?
Flat now? No.
Right.
Because if it is, it's always been.
Right, exactly. What are your thoughts on this, Andy?
I think the whole idea with the moon landing being a conspiracy theory comes mainly from like extreme right-wing people who basically think that the government's a sham and, you know, all this stuff's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Like Alex Jones, for example. Yeah.
Alex Jones is actually crazy. Hello?
You're not naked, right?
No, I'm not.
Kim Jong-un is definitely ill.
Lydia, get off my podcast.
Lydia's on the podcast. Welcome, my sister, Lydia Malachuk. This is a podcast. So she just said that Kim Jong-un is deathly ill. So that's something we need to talk about. Hopefully this psychopath dies. Hope you're not watching this, Ken.
Many radioactive nuclear.
Oh, I think on Friday nights office.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Get out.
Yes.
This is good content. No, get out.
How do I get out?
50 Shades of Grey.
How do I get out?
What is going on?
Okay. Listen, let's restart that. Andy, start talking about Alex Jones again.
Oh, I'm not cutting any of this.
Okay, so Alex Jones is nuts. He's like, oh, fuck trans people gay. My name's Alex Jones, and I live with the forest, and
he sounds like a wild man. Yeah.
But you can see the correlation.
Whose ringer is on?
That's my brother Colin. He keeps texting.
Yo, turn your ringer off. We're trying to film a podcast here.
True.
Okay. No, I think
can you believe this guy?
All right, let's get down to business, boys.
You've done nothing but sit there and laugh.
What?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Guys. Mom and Dad
First my sister, then Andy's mom. Do we need to reshoot this later?
We might have to.
Maybe.
We might have to. I got to be in a podcast. I got to be in another one at 8:30.
This is going well, though, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It is, but like.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast right now.
Yes.
This is gold material.
Dude, I hate that I live alone.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be back.
All right, so
okay.
while Andy Sorensen is gone, Zach and I are just going to tell the most embarrassing Andy stories. Zach, do you want to start it off?
Yeah, I would have to go with number 3 here. The Esther story.
The Esther story.
And he thought she was so hot. He's like, she has a nice butt, dude. I'm like, what? How can you get past those teeth, man?
Do you remember when he was really into Miriam?
Oh, me?
And she was.
He's back.
I came back, and the first thing I hear was something about a nice butt, dude. And I was like, what?
All right, so Alex Jones and let's go back to conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theory number 1: Andy will never get a girl. Wait, what?
That's a fact.
I like how that is a conspiracy, which means it's probably not true.
Yeah,
exactly, Andy. I'm looking out for you. Not all conspiracy theories are fake.
Yeah, true. I had a girl and she dumped me, probably for good reason.
Oof. Was it your shrimp dick?
Well, she never got that. She never got the
good.
prize.
Let's do some actual conspiracy theories. That's what the show's for, right?
It is.
No.
So what do we? Andy, you're really throwing a wrench in this. Just shut up and talk when we tell you to.
Oh, he's throwing a wrench in it.
Conspiracy theory that Andy was abused by me and Zach. Back when he was my little prison bit.
Oh yeah.
Good times, Andy. Good times.
Do we have any actual things to talk about or no?
Yeah. So, first thing I want to talk about is: Did you guys ever watch? Did you guys ever watch National? I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you always?
Did you guys ever watch? Yeah, the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys ever watch National Geographic as kids?
Not really, no.
I watched some of their stuff on YouTube, not as kids though.
Okay. I meant National Treasure with Nicolas Cage.
Completely different on the other end of the spectrum.
But that's what I meant. Did you guys ever watch that?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen
times.
those movies. They're really good.
Okay, so National Treasure with Nicolas Cage.
Did you plan this whole bit?
No, listen, I'm not done. So National Treasure with
doing?
Nicolas Cage. I'm talking. Listen, it had all sorts of conspiracy theories in it. Like the stonemasons and the all-seeing eye and all that stuff. And that's actually
my car in college.
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that car.
We all do.
By the way. No, so what I was saying was that was filled with conspiracy theories. I remember being a little kid and being like, what the frick is he talking about? But I mean, now it makes sense. There's also a conspiracy theory going out that Coca-Cola intentionally changed the inferior formula with a new formula, basically with the intent to either drive up demand for the original product or permitting to reintroduce the original one with cheaper ingredients. And if we all, most people know this, but Coca-Cola is named Coca-Cola because it used to have Coke in it.
Yeah.
Right, cocaine. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the words of a rapper, I mean, when you're rich like this, you don't check the forecast. Every day it's going to rain. Made a brick to a brick. Can't whip up this. This is pure cocaine.
Is that Cardi B or what rapper are you quoting here?
I forget. It might be Lil Baby.
Duh, baby.
Little baby.
Lil Baby.
What up with all these rapper names? Bad Baby, Lil Baby, Duh Baby. Why are there so many babies in the rap industry?
Currently,
you know
Adam
that-
looks like the mixture between a rap artist rocking a freaking cowboy hat and a gold rollie on the wrist.
I didn't even hear the whole thing, but it was hilarious, Andy. I loved it.
Oh, and now we're throwing in Logan Paul with the shades. Or is that that guy from
That's Jake Paul.
Elton John shades.
Elton John?
Oh, yeah, that's who it is. Elton John.
Hold me closer, kind of dancer. It's like the country version. Did you also know that people think that the Denver International Airport stands above an underground like city where like the New World Order is, and there's like satanic symbols? I read that today. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
Good for you, man.
But so back when we were talking about Nicolas Cage and National Treasure, we were talking about the Freemasons. There is a old Masonic temple in my town, and
Really?
that place it's haunted because of what the Masons did. They were like
Go
satanic
there.
and stuff.
For like a vlog or something.
I mean, let's do it. Just turn up. I got all sorts of haunted places. The Hoosick Tunnel.
We're wanting to do something with like
Well, come to
a
Vermont,
haunted
bro.
vibe, you know?
Come to Vermont, bro.
Because those videos are fascinating, dude. You know?
They are, dude. They are. No, so it's a haunted house, and yeah, it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
But the Masons used to live. So what happened is it was this family in the town called the Houghtons, and it's the Houghton Mansion. And basically, what happened was, I almost lost my camera. And basically, what happened was the Houghton family got a brand new car, and this was back in like the early 1900s. And they're out driving the car, and what happens was the car driver drove off a cliff.
Oh, wow.
And it killed the daughter, the mother, fatally injured the car driver, but the father was still alive. So they're living with all this grief. Family died. Then the car driver goes down to the basement and shot himself. So his ghost resides in the building, and the little girl's ghost does too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sketchy.
The children's voices, that's what scares me, you know?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And the sketchy thing is after the fact, the Masons came in and built a room on the back of the house with a giant temple, and then they went in there and did their weird demonic stuff.
You good, bro? In the words of Logan Paul, you good, bro?
No, I was choking on my.
Wow, Andy, you're really quoting Logan Paul a lot. Do you have a crush on him?
No, I have a crush on his best friend's girlfriend.
Dude, I was watching.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
I was watching the Milk Boys today, Andy.
Oh yeah,
Their new
they're
video.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So have you guys?
Lana Rhodes, Andy?
That's Mike's girl, bro.
Let's jump back to that.
That's Mike's girl.
Dude, I swear I had no idea who she was until I started watching that channel.
Neither did I, obviously.
Excuse me?
Even though she was currently
Zach, you knew.
Yeah, I know.
Another conspiracy theory is that birds are government spies. Have you heard that one?
Russian government spies. Yeah, I've heard that. Because
that one's nuts.
There's that video clip of Vladimir Putin, like waving. He waves with the bird, and the bird waves back.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yes. Yo, that one's
like that's interesting. There's a lot of just like weird things that happen. What if somebody filmed him waving, and then they CGI'd in a bird, you know? And all these people are like, we're blowing this up as a conspiracy theory when someone just made that video. We're just messing around, you know?
Right.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, no, that could be. What about, okay, so this one's fairly new, but Jeffrey Epstein.
What? Nah, he definitely killed himself, dude.
No, dude, no way, dude. No way. No way. Not a chance, bro.
Dude, if you were Epstein, wouldn't you have killed yourself?
I mean, I would have, but he didn't, dude. He couldn't have.
Remember Harvey Weinstein?
We're not talking about Harvey.
What about him? What conspiracy theories surround him?
Gross.
Who's Jeffrey Epstein?
He's like a.
Do you even pay attention to the news?
Ringleader.
I just remember who Harvey Weinstein was as I said it. I'm like, oh.
It's all fun and games, so someone gets Bill Cosby.
Jeffrey Epstein, though. I don't know who that is.
He was like a pedophile.
Oh.
Yeah. But he killed himself, but I think he was killed. Along with that,
honestly.
I think Marilyn Monroe was also murdered.
What's the story there again?
So
Michael Jackson's story really well, but I don't know the Marilyn Monroe one.
Marilyn Monroe, like, mysteriously just kind of died. But here's the awkward part. She was having an affair with our president at the time, right? JFK, who also got knocked out, which is also another conspiracy theory because Lee Harvey Oswald had to be very, very trained to make that shot, which is very interesting. But I think they killed her off to hide it. I think the CIA killed her off to hide the affair. And then once it got out, they're like, "Oh, we're screwed. Take him out."
I don't know. Well, he's one of the only presidents to ever speak out against the CIA.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't like that. Right. He was like, I ain't about that.
Right. Yeah. Lee Harvey Oswald, wasn't he like former CIA or something? They found out later on.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like he was ex-military.
Yeah.
But it's. What are your guys' thoughts on like
what's going on with our country behind the scenes that we never see or
like what don't we know? Like
exactly. Yeah.
Is the moon landing fake? Was it an inside job? Like we don't know.
The bottom line is we're getting all our news not directly from the government.
It's all from media.
The middleman of the media who can be warping anything they want, and we're gonna believe it because that's all that we're getting coverage wise. So
yeah, sure.
There's a lot that's probably going on behind the scenes that we don't know about in all.
And the media the media alone is all just kind of like it's just all a mess.
Yeah.
It's a pile, dude. It's an absolute pile.
There's also like just some crazy stuff. There's conspiracy theories all over. There's conspiracy theories in sports. There's like people think that the NFL is rigged because the Patriots win so much. I think it's just Tom Brady, and we're gonna see that when him and Gronkowski take the Bucks to a World Series. Not World Series, a Super Bowl. When they take him to a Super Bowl. But yeah, it's
All right.
this
You guys
is
ever hear the
spooky stuff.
You ever hear the conspiracy theory on that the airplane that landed or took off in the 50s and then it re-landed like in the 90s?
Yes.
And like the guy didn't know what was going on.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
that one is just weird. Like, was he
There's like a whole YouTube
extraterrestrial
documentary.
somewhere? Like,
Time mortal.
that one is was it Rick and Morty style? Like, I don't know.
I believed it at first.
I don't know what to believe, dude. That was crazy.
And so then I like did some research and I was like, okay, I don't know that this can be actually real. I don't think it actually happened, but
I don't know. It's pretty nuts.
Story someone told.
It's pretty nuts, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
These theories are just crazy. They're off the wall.
They're off the wall, man. I mean, I've even heard when the moon is made of cheese.
Well, that's because it is.
Doesn't get any more off the wall than that, I'd say.
well, the fact that we never landed on the moon, we don't actually know.
Right. Friggin' Andy works for the Illuminati.
Or is it made of cheese? We went there, and that's where all of our cheese comes from.
No, our cheese comes from Cabot in Vermont and Wisconsin.
That's conspiracy theory. We'll have to discuss that one in our next episode.
Zach is like the important conspiracy theories. Where does the cheese come from?
Where's the truth end?
Exactly. How's your almond milk?
It's
Dude,
really
he's gonna be-
satisfying, dude. Yeah.
I love almond milk.
Gonna
I
be
had
crapping
some,
straight almond milk, dude.
I had some spaghetti, gluten-free spaghetti with a pork tenderloin, breadcrumbs, and olive oil. An amazing dinner.
That's like the most weird dinner ever.
Oh,
dude,
dude.
why were you eating gluten-free noodles?
Because I was walking around Kroger, and I ended up in the healthy section, and I was like, maybe I should just give them a try. Maybe I'll just
Pretty
give them
soon,
My mother's gluten-free, and my sister's dairy-free. So we have almond milk in the house and gluten-free pasta.
Yeah, baby.
So both.
But yeah.
now that
Yeah.
Zach's a YouTuber, he's got to become vegan and a fan of Clinton.
Oh, I hate the Clintons.
Yeah, I won't become vegan.
Oh yeah, don't even go there, dude.
Just don't become a Clinton, and we're
The
good.
amount of conspiracy theories behind Bill Clinton, dude.
Bro, I did not
Totally.
have sexual relations with that woman.
Have you heard the Pizzagate thing?
Yeah,
What?
with like the underground
Yeah.
like sex chains and the pizza
That's
Pizza
some creepy
places.
stuff, dude.
Yeah, that stuff's some creepy stuff.
Rich Elias says, if you believe in that, then go for a walk. He's
But
like
isn't it kind of interesting how like all of the
celebrities.
all of the conspiracy theories like all revolve around Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's Hollywood too, though.
Well, mainstream media, Hollywood, Washington,
Yeah.
Fox News.
Yeah. It's never about like Nebraska, you know.
Right, you're not seeing Vermont in any of these conspiracy theories, or Michigan, or freaking the middle of bum nowhere, Idaho.
Shout out to Brian from Boise, Idaho.
Sitting there eating a Twinkie.
We know you're watching.
And if you're watching, leave it in the comments that you're sitting there
Leave
eating
in the
a Twinkie.
comments that you were there, bro.
But I'll tell you what to stop leaving in the comments. Stop telling us to look up freaking reactions to Bollywood and indie songs. We're not going to do that
Oh my
anymore.
gosh, dude.
We're not doing that
Yeah,
anymore.
it's like
With a
we're changing the platform.
reaction.
We're
people-
changing the platform.
Yeah.
The guy, I literally saw one comment. The guy was like, "Special request." I was like, "Bro, no." I
Yeah.
wanted to respond, but I wasn't
Yeah, I
going
think I'm
to.
all done doing reaction videos.
Reactions.
But they'll never know that because they don't watch.
They'll never get this far on the video.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly.
Right.
The
Right.
only people who are still watching right now are like my parents. That's pretty much
Me.
it. Maybe Audrey Moore.
Maybe.
Not Desi Porter, probably.
Well, I think that wraps it up for this first little
Yeah,
sesh.
you have a call
Yeah.
at 8:30, right?
I do have a call. So,
yeah, you wrap
like
it
we
up.
always say, good night, Owasso.
That's it.
Good night, Owasso, baby.
Follow Andy on Instagram, Snapchat. Follow Adam.
All my stuff will be at the beginning of the video.
Yes, sir. All right. Good night, Owasso.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
boy.
Okay, that's enough of that.